is Sparta!
Dude, that was perfectly timed. What's up, everyone?
I'm getting better at it.
You're getting real good at, like, that was chef's kiss. That was perfect. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to A Line in the Stars. I'm Jordan. That's Todd pressing the buttons in the background. And what's funny is last Friday I released the episode where I assembled this. Then I took it apart in the very first stream doing this, like 8 streams or so ago. What's up, Trent? Saw you, Don. How's it going, Steven? And looks like Chase is here. Everyone's saying hi. Yeah, so here we are a week later. From episode perspective, a week later. And from a modeling perspective, about 4.5 months later. Here we are. It's time to go ahead and get this bad boy assembled. But what's up, Jason? Welcome. Thank you for staying up so late early. I really appreciate you. But yeah, it's time. I do want to demonstrate. Todd did send along a very nice rotary tool here. So he sent along the cordless rotary tool. It goes down real slow. I'm very interested to see how this goes. Have you used this yet?
I have not, but Jody did, and he says it's fantastic.
Okay, sweet. So we're gonna go ahead.
He said it needs to be in everybody's. He's like, that needs to be in everybody's toolbox because.
So take a look. It's the Bukaso, not Bukaki, but Bukaso cordless rotary tool. It's the HRT 1000. Howard. Jesus, Howard. Thank you, sir. As always, I have been.
Oh, I couldn't find it in time. God, I'm terrible.
Oh my God,
You've been
That was close though. It was close. I got it pretty close. I'm like, I have been, and then like half a second later, a dash popped up. Like, we're getting kind of good at this thing. Todd gave me a tool. He gave me his tool.
Yeah. Well, I sent the tool to Jody too, so I'm sharing my tool with everybody.
Sharing his tool. He is sharing and caring.
And you know what? It's infinitely variable. So
it's true.
Whatever you need.
It will press so hard that it'll stop. Absolutely. So we're going to go ahead and damage up the top of the hull. Howard, thank you again. My goodness, my friend, you are just Daddy Warbucks. I really appreciate you. Seriously. For such a big man, he has such a short tool.
Hey, how do you know?
It's how you use it. How's it going, Keith? So we're going to go ahead and damage up the model a little bit more. And then from there, it's time. We're going to go ahead and start reassembling all of the parts. I'm going to go ahead and get everything put together. I do want to spend some time today attempting to work out a magnet mod for the mandibles to see if we can get them to sit up a little bit up. Basically do a magnet Viagra for this model. And then I want to try to figure out how to do the docking collars on the side magnetic so that eventually this can be completely modular so that we can take it apart later on in the future if necessary. But beyond that, once that happens, I'm going to go ahead and drop components in. I have all of the greebles sitting out. I got 3 more boxes sitting back behind me. And there's probably about 150 or so greebles to put on. There's not a chance in hell that I'm going to get all of that done today, but that's what I am going to at least attempt to do. But yeah, overall, this has been really being able to just damage up the model last week. It was so gratifying. I don't know what it was, but just you ever wanted to beat up a part work model? I'm sure we all have.
It's just nice because you don't have to really pay attention to what you're doing.
No, and I learned a lot, actually. What's interesting is you can simulate damage using a pencil and stuff like that, using paint splatters and then doing that. But if you actually have damage on there, using the pencil and then using some paint and all of that, it's really going to be able to bring out some of those blast marks. And I really do think that it's like, I think this is going to be a worthwhile attempt. I was looking at the perfect grade and I'm like, still haven't clear coated yet. So yeah. Anyway, on that front, there's going to be probably some work because Wonderfest is coming up, and I am going to bring that to Wonderfest. So I'm probably going to do a little bit more tweaking work on that, as I like to do. So yeah. Otherwise, tomorrow I got an episode coming out where I just basically unbox the the plank owner certificate from the Trekstar, the Doug Drexler documentary Kickstarter. I went ahead and I got that package finally. So I unboxed that, and then I desperately need to do some recording because I am basically out of content. It's kind of bad. So let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? Yeah, it's been a while. Like I haven't really built anything back here in a little bit. So, all right, let's start with grabbing my tool. See, that's right. And the rotary tool, I'll go ahead and just kind of set everything up top here. Like I'm not too worried about scratching the paint or anything like that.
New person, I think.
It's been actually, I remember the name. It's been a little while. So it says, hello, it's been a while since caught you live. I have questions on adding the dots all over. Like what size or template to use? So I guess the first thing that I would say for that is you're going to want to get a good pencil set. So let me grab the pencils that I'm going to wind up using here. Where are you? So I recommend getting some drafting pencils, 2 millimeter, 3 millimeter, 5 millimeter if you can. Colored pencils also work really, really well.
Are you going to draw your dots on, or paint or airbrush them on?
For the dots, I'm thinking about airbrushing them on through a template, and then for the lines, I'm going to use a flexible ruler to draw them. So the thing that we started with for the perfect grade last year was we got these pencil sets, and they have, if you notice there, the 2 millimeter colored pencils. These are great for that. These come in 5, 7, and 9 millimeter, 0.5, 0.7, 0.9. And these are fantastic pencils. You can use them in a variety of functions. They have basically a dial selector on the side where basically you're able to kind of choose the softness of the pencil and what have you. And then these are some 0.3 millimeter pencils, and these ones are basically drafting pencils. And for this, the lines on the scale, I think the 3 millimeter pencils, and correct me if I'm wrong, Todd, but like the 3 millimeter is going to be a good scale of size for this model. Is that correct?
I would think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
The 0.2s were great for tiny little detail, and they're great. They'd be good for this too, like your oil drips and things like that you want to add. Your hits inside all your like the little black dots you're going to put in your dip hits, like your bullet hits and black strips, whatever. I think for the circles, I think you're right. What I'm probably going to do for the circles is literally just have holes. What I did, I had a hole mask. Like it looked like a piece of photo etch, right? It's a metal mask stencil,
Mm-hmm.
and I taped off everything but one hole, and then I would just spray through that. That's what I did for the perfect grade, and obviously the hole you would use a bigger one for this one.
Yep.
And then I would just freehand it because a lot of those holes don't have sharp edges. They're softened edges, so that way you just kind of hold it close to the thing, and that's it. You're on to the next one.
Exactly.
That was my plan, and. Let's see. Howard says, I haven't got my Doug stuff yet. I'm sure it's coming. Yeah, I didn't do that. Star Wars Addict says, the blast dots, what template size? Trying to picture. I'm just probably about 2 millimeter.
2 millimeter, yeah, that sounds about right.
1.5, 2 millimeter, something like that seems like the right size. We'll have to play with it to see, right?
Yep.
We'll look at some of the photos of the real model and figure out kind of what size matches. Oh God. Yep. Ian says, not the pencils.
He's having flashbacks. Like I kind of am having flashbacks a little bit too. I was actually, like I said, I had the perfect grade sitting on the desk for a little bit, and I was kind of looking at it, and mine did turn out pretty good, I have to say. But there's things that I've done here that I kind of wish that I had done there, but it is what it is. I will say that physically doing the blast marks here, so going in and actually going in and chipping at it really made a huge difference. And just visually, like cutting these giant swaths, it's kind of hard to see what I'm pointing at, sorry. Let's go ahead and see if we can go.
I'd be curious to see how that new tool does for that. Like, could you add even more finer details?
So that's kind of what I want to try. So what I'm going to do is, like, these blast marks right here, I can't really show the ones that are back here. I'll go ahead and come in like a taiga right up here. And with the tool, you're able to kind of go in. And what's really cool is there is metal underneath here. And it's like when I hit the metal, I'm actually like accepting it because it just makes sense to me.
Sure.
But yeah, so it's actually like digging and gouging at it. And like there are paint little flecks setting off to the side. And I kind of want to lean into that, like his like blast pattern in a way.
Sure.
So yeah, let's go ahead and try. So I'll go ahead and show my tool off real fast here. Let's go ahead and
while you're setting it up, I'll catch you up. Skull says, can you write with those pencils? Why would you write with them? Gross.
What? Dude, writing with a pencil? What the hell?
Yeah, right. Well, I mean, you could try to add all the little signatures all over it. That was like a 0.2 or something.
Yeah, but there is that decal set.
Yeah, somebody did make a decal set that has.
And I think I kind of need that decal set.
Oh, you should get me one.
Okay, you got it.
Maybe Ian too.
I can do that. You guys have done so much for me. 100%.
Prince says John Wick killed 3 guys in a bar with one of those. That's true. Yeah, Star Wars. He says, Attic says, yeah, that was. What's his name? What's your name, buddy? I can call you by your name. He was thinking the circle template, just unsure of the size. Yeah, we can probably figure that out in this stream. I'll pull up a picture and we'll find one of those dots and we'll see how big it is on a panel. And do you have a circle, a whole stencil?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, we'll find that.
Yeah, let me just go ahead and make sure I have it readily handy. I do.
He says thanks. He appreciates it. Yeah, there you go. I am weathering after vacation. Nice. Ian says, screw those damn pencils. Yes. Ian says, everyone like and subscribe. Yeah, click that like button.
Yes, indeed.
Oh, God.
All right.
His name's Jeff. All right, Jeff. He says, show your tool.
Oh, yes. Look at it. Look at my tool spin.
Oh,
so this is at absolute lowest.
And you stop it with your finger.
I can stop it with my finger.
Yeah.
And it goes all the way up to
12,000.
I'm not going to try to stop that with my finger.
You can still stop it. I did it. Just grab the collet. You can stop it.
Yep. There you go. And it stopped it.
Yeah. Do me a favor. Something I wanted to see. Plug it in and see if it works while it's plugged in.
Oh, good question.
That's a good call. Because remember, we were having that with the sander, with the Disc Pro versus regular not Pro.
Yep.
Yeah.
I've actually got this is,
and that's about $30 on Amazon. That because I needed something that would go real slow. The slowest Dremels will go like 5,000, and I needed something to go super slow because even 5,000 you can melt plastic. It still works while it's charging. It does. Oh, that's even better.
Yep.
Beautiful.
That's excellent.
Howard says, I'm curious to try one of these tools versus the Hodo grinder. Todd, didn't we already buy them decals from that guy on Etsy? We bought the regular decals, but there's a guy on Facebook that did the signatures, all the little all the guys that did the studio model wrote their names all over it, Michael Fulmer and things like that. They wrote their names over it in pencil in all various little places. Well, somebody found where all they were, and he recreated those signatures as water slides.
Yep.
And we should get a set. Why not? How is that? You find the perfect speed you want and.
Oh, yeah, dude. And it's super easy to hold versus that stupid attachment that I had.
Well, and that's what Jody mentioned that, too. He said that it's so much lighter than holding the Dremel. And it's got rubber grips. Those black sides are rubber grips.
Yeah.
you know, and it's a little pencil and it's super lightweight. So
yeah, and you can hold it like a pencil too.
Yeah,
which is great.
Yep, that's what I was hoping for. Everybody's saying hi. Ian says he got his Bukkake rotary tool today. Excellent. Curious what you. Oh, Jody's here. Speaking of the man himself.
Hey, Jody.
We were just talking about what you said about the Bukkake rotary. What you thought of it? Everybody's saying hi to him. Oh, Howard says, "Oh, the signatures. Yes, the signatures. That's what we're talking about." We did get the decals, like the 143 scale decal sheets. I think. Oh yeah, there it is. You already decaled the bottom, right?
I have, yeah.
Do you have that nearby to show it?
Yeah. The bottom. It's actually currently sitting here.
Okay.
I'll go ahead and do it.
Yeah, he says, "Wow, the name decals with the awesome. It's a seller on Etsy." No, it's a guy on Facebook.
Yep.
Maybe what you can do is after the stream is over, is put that in your comments, a link, since you talked about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Find that guy and maybe put a link to him, and you can get it from that guy. Everybody's saying, "Oh, send the link if you have it on those decal." Oh God, I can look. Maybe I can look while we're streaming.
Oh.
The problem is I'm in like 14 Millennium Falcon groups. Yeah, see, he's got the decals on there. Yeah. Oh, and you can cover the your magnetic landing gear too.
Yep.
You can show how that works.
One of the magnet actually came off of that one, so that actually kind of works. I can see if we can set this down. Yeah, that works. Set this down, that's fine. All right, so this magnet popped off. So what I did is I put a magnet on the other side, on the inside here. And then what I'm doing is just gluing it to this tab right here. So I'm going to grab my glue. And I'm going to go ahead and zip kicker it. I know. Down in place. Just need to make sure that I know which way the polarity goes, and that is not it. That down.
Oh, God.
And then a little bit of zip kicker and a syringe. I just started squirting.
Oh.
Yes.
Oh, baby.
Let me wipe that on my work pants. All right. Yeah, so all the decals down here turned out pretty well. The only thing that I want to do down here is there is a bunch of rust, and I did match the rust up fairly well. I did take a look. While I got this turned over while I'm waiting for this to dry, let's go ahead and gouge this.
I can hear you now. How do you like the drill, Jordan?
Dude, fantastic. Like, to be able to hold it, it is so light. It is so light. Like, that's the biggest thing. So let's go ahead and damage this bad boy up. I'm actually going to switch over to the other thing is it has a self chuck, so you don't have to use something.
It's got a little silver button on it that locks the chuck. So and it makes it super easy to change tips.
Just the tip.
Yeah, just like a Dremel, you know.
Yep.
God, where is this guy? I'm gonna find it.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
I'm part of so many Millennium Falcon groups too. It's kind of insane.
Yeah, and I'm surprised he's not part of them as well. But I will find them.
All right. So let me.
If this Jordan sniffed his finger, Don's like, LOL.
Yeah. I liked it. All right, there's the bits that I was using. The cool thing is I believe this should fit in the other one as well. So yeah.
Well, I bet you could change the collet. Like you pull off the black part, change the guts that are inside the collet. You could use the wider ones from a Dremel. I bet the collet looks exactly the same.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So you could probably change that out and use like thicker shafts.
Yeah. As one does.
That's what she said.
All right. So what I just put on was the bigger ball tip here, so we can do some heavier damage. So where we're going to focus on, let me go ahead and slide this back. I have to be kind of careful about doing this because I'm going to be basically dragging the crew area. So I'm going to start working through here. There is a decal. I definitely spent a lot of time like this. The amount of microset that I put in here. Let's see if I can get a little tighter in. It is in there. Like it is down inside that gouge. And so I'm really excited about undoing all that work. It's pretty cool. Yeah, this is so satisfying doing this. So let's go ahead and... Oh, dude, so much better.
That is very loud.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, is it louder than the last time?
I don't know. It just seems loud.
Oh, yeah. Let's see that, Jody. Sorry about the noise. Not sorry.
Don says his teeth are hurting.
Yep, your teeth hurt last week too, so it's where we're at, man.
He's talking about balls and tips this stream. Just ain't Falcon right. Yeah, that's right.
Well, you know, we're a stream, you know. It's multi. I don't even know what the hell I'm talking about, but anyway. All right. Yeah.
Jody says he wishes the shaft was a bit shorter. He has to adapt to the difference. Yeah, but I think over the long term, you'll get used to it super fast. But having it be so much lighter is going to help your wrist and your hand.
Yeah. Well, it would be nice, and I just like if anybody who makes tools out there is watching. What would be cool is to have it set to the speed that you want. You know, obviously have it completely adjustable as you go along, but then have an activation button that you just are able to press and do it, so you don't have to keep going back to turn it off.
Yeah, but you know, if there's a speed that you use and that's your happy speed, you could put a little Sharpie line, you know, across you grab like a silver Sharpie or something and just draw a line across the knob and under the body, and you line those two lines, and that's it. Don't forget you have a work light if you need it.
Oh yeah.
There's a little button on the side, a little black button. You push that and you get a little work light.
Where? There's a little black button on the side. Oh. It does have a little light on it.
Yeah, you got a work light.
This little light of mine, I'm going to let it
Shay
shine.
says, can you also scratch your fingernails on a chalkboard, please? Yes.
So I'm going to mute myself real quick while I go ahead and roll through this. If that would satisfy some ears, I'm going to go ahead and mute myself real quick. Just watch visually what I do. Watch visually what I do? How else do you watch?
Oh. All right. I found it. I think he tried to post the link, but he can't. Jeff did. So I did find it on Etsy, so I will post it. Here you go. That's the signature decals. Eric says just a little happy speed sniffing Sharpies. Yeah, Jody says, yeah, it's so light. And hi, Eric. I'll play your thing. Hold on. That's just for Eric. Yeah, I think, yeah. So I got you. We're good. There's the link for the Falcon. It says there's only one left and one in a cart. I hope he makes more. OW Models is the guy. Let's see. Jody says, if you're going to watch a guy make a model, then you have to listen to him making it as well, LOL. That's right. See, that little ball tip is great for adding depth and kind of making different things. And then you can use the little point tip, the little conical point, to really add like this blast marks and scratches.
Exactly. Kind of depending on how you go at it. Like,
yep. Well, and if you use the side of the ball, you can make it so it's just barely touching it, you know.
Yep, and you can also trench as well going through that way.
Oh yeah, that's what I do. I trenched it up and I used the pointed one and I just kept dragging it out from the center, you know, to make like scorch marks and tears in the metal. Jeff says, selling fast, only one left. He ordered it. Awesome tip. Thanks, guys. And Jeff says, what's this tool called? It is the Bukasu rotary tool. It's like an HM1000 or something. HRT
1000. Yep.
It's on Amazon for like $30. Just look for variable speed rotary tool.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom out so you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just starting to scratch up some panels here because I had used paint to do this before. So I'm gonna kind of match what I'm gonna do actually is I'm gonna do that. I don't need the light. I'm actually going to go over to the...
You don't need it, but it kills the battery.
It does, yeah. I am going to use the pointy tip, however. Where the hell did I put it? It's around here somewhere. Where did you put it, Jordan? Where did it go?
Where did my little tool go?
That's how you use it. Seriously. Like, where the hell did it go? All right. It's around here somewhere, but God knows where that is. So I'm going to use another one that's not quite as pointy. And that's fine. That's fine. All right.
Eric says, how long till Jordan drills himself? Well,
not long enough.
It won't take long.
Yep. I mean, this is me, man. Like, anything is possible. Oh, yeah. This one works great for digging in side gouges into the paint. Especially kind of jagged edges here. Oh, yeah. And the beauty of this is you do not have to be perfect.
Well, I think that's what you love about it so much.
Yeah. That's the beauty of Star Wars versus Star Trek ships, right? Like, you don't have to be perfect. That's why I think that I've built more Star Wars ships than I have Star Trek ships, which is interesting, actually. Something I kind of realized the other day. I was like, oh, you haven't built that many Star Trek ships yet. Still working on that. After this is done, I think I want to build the JJ prize as a stream build, yeah. I'd like to try to figure out how to get those, reverse spinning, the forward and reverse spinning Bussard collectors.
Sure.
I want to try to figure that out, with you guys, and I'd like to do that as a stream build.
You know what? We're here for you.
I love it. I may only make like 1 or 2 episodes for the Falcon before this is all over. I think I'm going to finish it out on streams just because the weathering is hard to record. Like, I do want to do a little bit of a segment on it, though. And so I want to talk to Dave, actually, to kind of pick his brain on some ideas for that, on how to record segments of, like, doing weathering and stuff.
Well, I mean, if you broke it up and you concentrated on like one type of weathering at a time, like oil or pencils or blast mark or whatever, then you could do them as shorts.
Yes, very good point.
You can do them as shorts. You got to shoot them vertical, but
yeah,
you do them as shorts and they're under 3 minutes.
Good point.
Probably get a lot of traction.
Yeah.
Jody says he's done it a bunch. He means drilling his finger, breaking the plastic, your finger's right there, and then you get a little plastic particulates in the hole. That's how Jody gets his microplastics. He injects them.
Yeah. Well, as modelers, we breathe in lots of microplastics. That's for damn sure.
Oh, I'm sure. And resin fumes and.
Oh yeah. I loathe to buy a VOC meter.
Oh yeah, I feel like I need. I did buy an air filtration unit for
nice.
the new house.
It's coming up quick.
Because I'm lazy and I've left resin in my vat after printing those Batmobile centers, and I'm just and trying to put it back, and so it's stinking up my room.
Yeah. 3D printing. They're getting ready to ban it in Washington State. Actually.
Why?
Because of the chemicals. So I got to get my stuff taken care of. I need to order a new one here soon, or get mine fixed.
That's ridiculous.
I know.
Why can't they just let people kill themselves if they want? You know what I mean? Like if that's
I know.
You want to make yourself get an instant, because people they get allergies to it, right? They become allergic to it. That's what it does.
Yeah.
And if they want to do it, let them become allergic to it.
Yeah, like
they haven't banned smoking, and we know that kills people.
No, exactly.
Alcohol kills a lot of people too, but they don't ban that either.
No, and they should.
Eric says, I swear I heard that's the beauty of building Star Wars shits over Star Trek shits. I feel like we have a thing for that.
Time to do some sketchy shit. Do-da, do-da. Hope I get away with it. Oh, do-da-day.
God, I love that.
Howard says, make sure to inhale deeply. Those plastic particles will help preserve you. Yeah, who's the guy from the Grateful Dead that's like held together with, cocaine and booze?
Yeah.
Keith, what's his name?
Keith Richards.
Richards, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy is, there's nothing holding them together except all the drugs.
Yeah. He actually died 20 years ago. He just hasn't figured that part out yet.
Oh, yeah. He's died in his own skin.
Yep.
Ian says he has a VOC meter and it's surprising. Yeah, I don't want to know.
I really don't want to know either.
And Don says drain bramage for modeling? Never.
Drain bramage? You have drain bramage too?
Yeah. Ian says with his air extraction, it only goes off when he's painting. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out where the duct should go because I do want to try to exhaust my new booth.
Yeah.
Outside, right? And it would be even better if I could have some kind of fume hood or something that I could put around the resin printer, right?
Yeah.
If I could build some kind of enclosure or that's part of the same extraction unit, and just either if I'm resin printing or if I'm painting, I have the same fan, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. They just tax smoking to high heavens. Yeah, well, that doesn't stop people.
Nope.
Princess and Willie Nelson. That's true. I thought Willie just died.
No, he's still around.
Is he? All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He's La Cucaracha. Oh, this is great. This is so relaxing and freeing. Hopefully the noise isn't too bad with this bit. Oh, there. Okay. We got some damage over here we're going to need to do. And we have a big swath of damage over there. So I'm just going to go ahead and take care of the damage on this side. And I'm going to bust out the barrel tip.
I like that one because it has a really straight, sharp edge.
Yeah. This does the most damage. That's for damn sure. All right. There's that. Eric said. That's a great idea. Right,
Don says marijuana works. I've seen people use stove vent hoods over workbenches. Yeah, I'm just gonna have the paint booth will have a duct. that meets up to some kind of enclosure around the resin printer, but I don't know how I'm going to do that because it'd have to be so tall because the way the lids come off the resin printers. Yeah, I don't know. Andrew's here. He says, "Good evening. How's it going?" Hey, Andrew.
Hey, Andrew. About to make a lot of noise. Sorry.
Yes, he is.
Oh, yeah. I love this drill bit. Let's go ahead and zoom in a little bit here. Get tight like a tiger.
Oh, yeah. I bet you that would do great for the straight glass that come out from those gouges. You know, you use that straight edge to just make perfect little straight lines.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Just kind of use it to kind of pull along the straight edge.
Yeah, and use the edge like a blast mark has starburst pattern around it of charcoal and damage and stuff. And just use the straight edge of that. Cut those into it. Looks like little tears and stuff. You know?
Yeah. Oh man, that's so good.
Eric says 3D print a custom version. Well, I mean, you could drill. I suppose you could drill a hole. You could drill like a 3 or 4 inch hole in the plastic that's still covered, the yellow UV cover.
Yeah.
I suppose you could do that. And if you can get a mini grow tent that has an exhaust fan put around the whole setup, that's not a bad idea. That's not a bad idea at all, Jody. Like a grow tent.
Oh. That's a really good idea.
Invented outside. Yeah, I just want to have like a single explosion-proof exhaust fan with some ducts that just blow the steam booth and the resin outside. That tis my plan.
Tis. Oh, this is so satisfying. So satisfying. Honestly, you should just use this tip for all of this.
Yeah? Is it like the universal?
Depending on how you... Yeah. Because, like, if you go in it straight, you know, you can kind of create like you can barrel in, but then you just use the side and it creates just a nice scrape across. Go press a little harder and you can like really gouge it. And then if you just want to just kind of chip it, also works pretty well. This is great. I love this. Okay. So that pattern's taken care of. I'm pretty happy with everything back here. I'm going to go ahead and scrape a little bit of do some rando damage here. This is great.
They're having a whole conversation.
Yeah, they are. I took a look up and I'm like, oh. Oh, this is great. Okay, let's go ahead and turn around. Every now and then I get a little bit. Sorry.
Sing it, baby.
Oh, yeah. Excuse me. I have a very nice soft makeup brush from Cat. I've been wanting one of these for a little while.
I bought a whole set of those, and then some makeup sponges too, because those are great for like weathering and buffing out and blending color.
Yep.
I know you have some too.
Oh yeah.
The little egg-shaped thingies.
Yeah, they are. What they are specifically is eyeshadow applicators, and this is what they look like. And it's like you can get 500 of these for like $10 on Amazon, something like that. Which is crazy. Okay, we'll go ahead and do some more damage over here. We're almost done with the damage. What's funny is I wasn't intending on doing any damage on the bottom just yet, but while we're here, might as well.
Well, and you're having so much fun with my tool.
Yes, indeed. Oh, sorry, wrong stream.
Eric says, Jordan, are you going to put some Minoc lift prints on the ship from the asteroid cave?
I mean, it's the correct movie. It's not a bad idea.
Hey, if we get a copyright strike from singing Bonnie Tyler, we earned it.
Yeah.
Keith out of here. Hi, Keith.
Hi, Keith. Have a good day at work tomorrow, man. Happy Friday. Really gonna gouge into this one, yeah. Oops.
Man, you are enjoying that way too much.
Dude, this is great. I've always wanted to do this to a model, and it's not disappointing at all. Depending on the model, I definitely recommend this.
And everything goes, you know.
Yep. This is the power port right here.
You know, I got my tour box.
You got your what?
My tour box.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, well, how do you like it?
I haven't tried it yet. I just got the software installed, and
okay.
I guess you kind of got to learn it, but once you learn it, it's probably great.
It has cut down my editing time on videos by about 33%, and I'm not even joking. So what Todd's talking about is one of these. So I have a tour box, and what this is it's meant for like editing programs and
it has profiles for Lightroom, and it has profiles for Photoshop. It has
everything.
Premiere, DaVinci.
Yep, and I use it for DaVinci, and I use it like I don't have to use the keyboard anymore. It's all like my most common key binds and everything like that. I use this. This has literally cut down my editing time by 33%. And what it is the ability to shuttle move the timeline. And so this moves it slowly. This moves at medium. If I press this and then rotate, it moves at medium. But then it's my most common is to move it quick. So you press this and then scroll it, and it moves it quick. And then this, accelerates, forward or backwards, whether you want to like when I edit the videos, I try to edit them in 2 times speed so I can edit them faster. So yeah, that tool, like the zoom in, you zoom in on your timeline, you can zoom out. Pressing down on the D-pad, I'm able to click. You click the video component that you want. You click where you want it to go, and then you just press down, and then it drops it directly in place. You don't need to worry about snapping or anything like that. It has really saved my editing, and it has made editing fun, which is honestly the thing that has really been the hardest part for me is getting editing and like doing that, like actually bringing myself to edit it. So yeah, I can't recommend them enough. They are a little pricey, but worth it.
They make a Neo, which is like the base model, it's wired only. The nicer ones have like Bluetooth connectivity and things like that. I think the
Yeah.
wired only is like $179 or something.
Yep. The Neo, that's exactly what I have, and I think that's what you got as well, is 179.
Yeah, I didn't. The nicer, the more even nicer ones, they have like it's full Bluetooth or Wi-Fi or something like that, or rechargeable or whatever the hell.
I like wired because there's zero connectivity or lag issues. I don't want to deal with lag. But which button is a jump and which is a punch things? You know what's funny is you can actually keybind that for video games, and I've actually figured out that if you plug that into your PlayStation, it will recognize it. So if you want to have like additional controls beyond the ones on your controller, you can actually have that. So the thing is,
it's great for video games.
I like the amount of functionality, and it's open source. That's the cool thing. Like if you can figure out a way of doing it and then you program it, you can give them that program and they will use it. Like I don't know if they pay you for it, but like they will use the program and publish it for everyone to use. So
yeah, that's a lot of them are crowdsourced profiles where people they're like professional editors and they're like, this is what I use, you know, to for my workflows, and they share them. There's only one. There was only one SketchUp one. And it was and it's all in Chinese, so I can't read any of it. You know, but I think I'm just gonna play with it and figure it out because there's people that have talked about it. There's just not an official profile. Ian's got to go. He's got to go make dinner. See you later.
Take care, Ian. Thanks for stopping by, brother. Yeah, I was just desperate for something to make editing fun. Because editing is not fun. And I needed something to help make editing not take as long. And DaVinci is such a fantastic program. Anything that you can use to make it better.
I mean, for the price, yeah. It's fantastic.
Free.
That's the best price.
Yep. And the premium functions are only like worthwhile if you really, really want to make like a professional movie. Oh man, this is great. We're almost done, guys. I'm sure Kat, who's trying to take a nap, is probably ready for me to be done doing this. That's for sure. She's like, "Oh, you were sanding last time." I'm like, "Yeah, that wasn't sanding. I was literally deliberately wrecking my model." This is so good, though. I am so happy. And let's go ahead and just make a few scuffs. Just randomly. Just going to randomly drop some scuffs in the whole panels. And
so brutal.
What is that noise?
See, I told you. Aaron just got home. He's like, what the fuck is that noise?
Tell him to knock it the fuck
I
out.
know. He's almost done. He's grinding his Millennium Falcon. Pretty brutal. It's like
it is pretty brutal. Yeah, we're done.
Brutal. It's like it is like the dentist.
Yeah.
Andrew says the 49-inch screen makes a world of difference on the editing side. I'm sure just having the landscape, the real estate to have that much, you can put more stuff on the screen.
Yeah, I've got my two 32s close together, and I spread it across both screens when I edit.
That's what I do too. I have two 32s that are, and I spread Premiere across both screens. So.
Yeah.
Let's see. Andrew says, I've gotten so fast using keyboard DaVinci, I don't know if I'd want to switch to a tool like that. I mean, it's whatever.
Yeah. Once again, like for me, it was just something that like, if I could save a couple seconds, like I also got really fast with all the key binds and all that. Like it's fine. Like I can obviously do that and it's not a big deal. But, for me, like if I could save just a couple of minutes and then like just the ability to move the wheel, to be able to. Because the one thing I don't like about DaVinci is you can't just like. At least I never figured out how to just grab the timeline and kind of drag it across. Like I always had to kind of like scroll across using the direction keys.
It's called jogging.
Jogging, there you go. And so for me, like the biggest thing is being able to jog and then be able to zoom in precisely where I'm looking to cut. My cuts have gotten a lot better. My edits have gotten a lot better, a lot cleaner, just because I'm able to match up, voice. I've started messing around with the light part of it too, so adjusting light and trying to fix some of my lighting, trying to learn how to use some of the functionality. But the moment I start digging deep, I'm like, oh God, there's a lot. You can do so much in this program. It is insane. All right, so I've spent an hour. Let's go ahead and, I found it. It was stuck to the side of my magnet thing. There, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. Totally. Okay, let's go ahead and get cleaned up here real fast. So thank you again, Todd, for the tool. That is a fantastic device. Definitely, I'm going to put my other Dremel away. Like it's going to go somewhere where I don't need to look at it anymore. All right.
Don says, I thought we were friends, Jordan. Eric,
all right.
Thing as the neighbor's wondering if you do OnlyFans. Oh, gross.
Oh no, I got my magnet in upside down. Yeah, well.
Why'd you do that?
I'm not smart. Ow. All right. Un momento. Let me, as I pry off magnets and probably break them somehow. Oh, there's one. Funny, magnet stuck to the pliers.
I suppose that's a downside of using the magnets.
Yeah, I had the polarity right the first time, and I thought that I could fix it, but it's me. It's me, guys. I can't help myself. All right, so I got that fixed. Let's go ahead and I got saved one magnet out of the two. Let's grab another magnet, and then we're going to be doing some magnet work next. So I have not given any thought, despite saying that I would. So I have a thing for that. Hold, please. I should have done something about that, but I did. Yeah, so. I kind of want to figure out the magnet mods, so we'll figure that out together.
That's how we do things.
Okay, that's right. We touch proverbial tips.
Andrew says, "You know what saves you time editing as you go?" Oh, yeah, I wish.
No, that's not happening.
Eric says, "Glue time. Will he or won't he glue his fingers to it?" Yeah, I told you I pulled a Jordan and packed two of the Orca, right?
Yep.
Glued my fingers together, glued my fingers to the part, got glue.
When you're recording, it's hard not to.
I didn't realize when I grabbed, because I have my glue in I usually put it on with a little toothpick or something. And I actually, when I reached down to grab the toothpick, I put my fingertip in the glue and I didn't realize it. So it started going everywhere. There you go.
Not even on purpose.
Andrew says the new Stargate's being filmed in England, and then Andrew says his chat coming in chunks for you tonight. You know what? I've been hearing about this on some of the other streams.
No,
that some of the chat is not coming in instantaneously.
Really?
Yeah, like it shows up on YouTube, and then it takes a while before it ever gets to StreamYards, which is interesting because StreamYards, when I opened it tonight, it asked me, it goes, "What do you think of StreamYards? Do you think it's better than before or worse?" And I said worse because Jody couldn't get into his like brand to change his logo, and this thing with the chat. And I'm like, well, that's not better. I don't care if you're adding features if you're breaking like actual functionality to do it.
Exactly.
Eric's like, good thing you pick your nose. I know. I feel like I need to get some headphones and go over to Suno and create It's the Jordan Way jingle.
Oh my goodness.
It's the Jordan way.
Right.
Yeah.
I love it. All right. We're going to flip this bad boy over. And I think it's time we need to start thinking about the mandibles. So we screw in from the top into the bottom ports here. So the droop is coming from the top and not being secured well enough down on top of the pins. So let's take a look at the pins. Okay. So there are the pins that in theory hold the mandibles in place. Do you think if I were to stack like maybe some triple stacks of magnets underneath here, like maybe 2 or 3 triple stacks of magnets underneath each one, and then let me go grab one of the mandibles.
Well, how do they attach? They just attach to the bottom parts there, right? Those.
Yep, they screw in from the top. So let me go ahead and grab the mandibles real quick. They screw in from the top.
Okay.
And then the pins that I just showed you. Ow! Yes, that hurt. That was my elbow. Top port. Okay, so it basically screws in from the top, right, and connects into place. And then what my thought is, because the top's here, when you, I'm just going to set this down upside down for the sake of showing.
Okay, so there are that's the top, right? So there are those brackets.
Yes, and they
those do exist on the top.
Yes, and they do connect in, but right here, right? But what winds up happening is the weight of the mandibles, because each one of these is a couple pounds each, like they sit like this, and what winds up happening is they wind up kind of drooping back a little bit, is what winds up happening. So what my thought is underneath this post is I put like 3 triple stacks of magnets underneath here. And then on the inside after, I guess it would just be 2 because I need to be able to get through the screw points. Then on the underneath here, match it up and do 2 triple stacks here and see if it just kind of holds a little bit truer and flatter.
Yeah, I don't. The other thing I was thinking is that maybe you drill a pin, like you drive a pin through. You know, like the pins that I know that they've been used in places like the ramp and stuff, where they have, it looks like a nail head, right?
Yeah.
Right, where they have like a little pan head.
Yeah.
And I wonder if there's some way to, because I know there's people that have, if you turn the top over, where's do you have that? That is the top, right?
Yeah.
There's the piece that mounts to that goes down onto the mandible. There's like that big block piece.
Yeah,
right?
the deflector
detail.
pieces.
There's some kind of detail that covers it. Well, if that part, because it's probably where those 2 little pinholes are.
Yes.
Where that part goes down onto the mandible.
Yeah, right.
Is that close to one of those brackets?
Actually, yes, it's directly.
Because I know there's somebody that has drilled a hole through the hull there to expose one of those top holes, and then you just drive a pin down through them.
Oh.
To lock those 2 pieces together.
Interesting.
Do you see what I mean? Because it's going to get covered anyway. So if you find that piece that covers that, see what gets covered, and then maybe drill a hole in the hull to expose those brackets for the mandible, and then if you can line those up and then drill a pin through or glue a pin through there, you'd be done, right? And I think that would probably hold it way better than magnets would.
That's a good point. Okay. Let me go find that part. Now, I don't have a pin, but I do have nails, so that would work. Where are you? There you are. Okay, so let's see where those connect into place. So this sits in here.
Let's see. That came in at 7 o'clock. He says chat test at the top of the hour. 9 p.m. is all well. 8 p.m. is all well. Yeah, I mean, according to StreamYards, that came in right at 7 o'clock.
Nice. Okay, so let's take that top off. I had a brief panic moment where I was thinking about breaking it, but it's actually designed to do that. Jordan, you dumbass. Okay, so you put that there. I see. Let me just go ahead and fit these pieces here. Just doing a little bit of playing with the pieces here, and that would also probably eliminate some of that gap as well that we see.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's supposed to be a gap. I mean, even the studio level has a gap between the middle and the top saucer. So
yeah.
But you found the part. Okay.
Yeah.
Because I think this might be a whole new way of doing this, right? It's something to be super secure. If it lines up, like if you can drill a hole that exposes one of those, and you only need one, right? You're just trying to connect the top brackets together.
Yep.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah.
Okay. So then what I would need to do is basically kind of get it locked into place and then find my spot where I want to drill the hole and then drill down through the hole, through the top, through the metal, and then through the metal, right?
Yeah, because since the top has brackets,
yeah,
and the top of the mandible has brackets,
yeah,
those I think those holes are bigger, so you can get a screwdriver down to drill the bottom screws, right?
Yes, that's correct.
So those holes are bigger than so you'd be able to, if you can expose one or two of those holes, you'd only need one, and if you can expose one of those holes and then just line the two brackets up once you install the mandible.
I see what you're saying. So like find one of the matching holes, like maybe this corner hole over here.
Right.
Find where,
right.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I wouldn't
since you have that part, you can already tell it's going to be, I guess it'd be the left rear hole of that bracket.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Let's say that's the one you're going to use. You should be able to use the left rear hole of the same bracket just to drill straight through it through the hole using that part, right? So you match up and you say, okay, it's going to be this hole on the saucer top.
Yeah.
And just drill straight up through the hull and say, okay, I've exposed that hole now. And that way it's going to get covered.
Yep.
And we just get some kind of pin or
like a nail
a bolt or a metal screw, like a big metal screw, and just drill it right down through those and connect those top brackets together.
How interesting. We'd be able to break it off if we needed to separate it out for whatever reason, but
well, I mean, you could make that piece, the detail piece you're holding, make it magnetic.
Yeah.
That way you can get it off. You can unscrew. You can get down in there, unscrew that, and off you go. Just to make it so the detail part is magnetic, not the screw itself. The screw is a hard, you're going to screw those things together.
I see. Yeah. All right. No, that makes sense. Okay, let me go grab. I've got a box with some screws and nails and stuff like that in it. And let me go grab my drill. And then it would be wise to drill up, right? So not trying to find the...
Yeah, I mean, once you know exactly which hole matches up to that thing.
Yeah, then just drill up through that
Drill up through that same hole, through the hull. That way it exposes that same hole, and those are going to line up when you mount the mandible. And you're just going to, drill a screw down through it or something. If you don't have a pin, whatever.
Dude, hell yeah. This is great. Okay. Okay. Let me go grab my drill.
Stephen Haynes says that sounds like a great idea. I saw somebody do it. I don't remember who it was, and they're like, "Oh, I just drilled a hole through here," and I'm like, "Wow, maybe we can improve on that idea."
Okay.
Andrew says, "Nice mug." That's right.
Nice mug.
Jeff says, "I wish I had done that. Great idea." Because I'm just afraid that there's no way to connect that top mandible. We're going to make one.
Yep. And that's the thing, though, is like when I did have it connected, it was kind of droopy. You know, he needed a little bit of just a little bit of Viagra. You know, that's good. Okay, let's find the appropriate size drill bit.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
Hold on. Fucking pseudo. Oh, I love it. Oh, god. No. Oh god. hold, please.
Okay.
God. Jesus. Fucking pseudo. I swear to God.
You had a good one.
Well, I've had to make like 10 of them, but.
Oh.
Are you ready? Is everybody ready?
It's the Jordan way. Building models every day. Smart ideas, silly hearts, big bright brains and little farts. Yeah, that's the Jordan way.
I sign off and approve. Dude.
That's gonna stay.
Yep.
Oh god.
So good.
I might have it make a couple more. I wonder if it could get better. Oh, Jesus.
Okay.
Jeff says it's like a new 80s sitcom. You know, if you prompt it right, it can do things.
Yeah. Okay. So it is this one.
Make sure you do it right. You only want to drill holes. Measure 4 times and drill once.
Yes. Yep. Yep. Okay. So it is this one, and I'm going to grab a
marker.
Sharpie.
Get a marker or something.
Yep. Grab it a Sharpie.
So it's no joke. You know that's the one that's gonna, because this is a one-time thing.
Yep. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the measuring on the other side as well.
Yeah. Stephen Hayes, that was great. He'd use it at the start of the show. Oh yeah.
I can't disagree. I love it.
Jeff says I've used some new blast marks coming. Well, I mean, if he measures this 3-4 times, make sure that's going to be covered by that part. You know,
Yeah.
Even if you have to use some like B7000 to temporarily mount that part to the mandible, just to make sure.
Yep.
Because B7000 is like rubber cement, you can pull it apart. Just something just to make sure it's going to work the way you want it to work.
Okay. So that one fits in place right there. That. Okay. That. Yep. Back left corner of that one as well. Where'd my marker go? All right. Same post on both sides. That's really convenient. Also, I recommend when you have this off, go ahead and mark your tab. So this is a starboard top. starboard bottom,
Oh yeah.
and then port bottom, port top.
Yeah. Chase is like, it's gonna make you sweaty.
It is going to make me sweaty. I'm already starting to feel my pits doing some things. You know, like I'm feeling like I'm going to be a bit sweaty. Okay. So I'm going to definitely need to shut my door for this. Don't want to kill cats with the drilling. Okay. So for this,
I would make it as large as you possibly can. Only, you know, I mean, once you drill that hole, I would just drill that hole as however big that the hole in the metal is, just your pilot hole, just so you make sure it's straight.
Yeah.
And then what we'll do is we'll flip it over and we'll drill the hole bigger.
Though actually, they're already hollow. Don't need to drill it out.
What do you mean they're hollow?
These posts are hollow.
No, those are holes. I get it.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is that we don't want to drill out that metal.
Yeah.
Is use it as a guide to get a hole started in the hull, and then we'll flip it over and we'll make the hole in the hull bigger because you're going to need an access route, right? You're going to need to be able to see down in there, and we'll make the hole as big as we can make it without being exposed by the part, right?
Yeah.
But just for this hole, just to get it lined up and straight down through the hull, just make it whatever size the hole in the metal is. There you go.
It's my smallest drill bit.
Let's see.
This is cool.
Dave says, "Isn't there a nautical term for top and bottom? Keel?
Top and bottom. Top is going to be dorsal. Bottom is ventral.
That is very nautical.
Very nautical, yes. And then fore and aft. So forward and aft. Midships, middle. The poop deck is always at the back of the boat.
Here we go. I like it. We're doing a thing.
That one's smooth and easy.
He says alive or drowned. Yes. Mm-hmm. Make sure it's the right one.
It is.
Double check.
Yes. Okay. I've learned to have a second cutting board when I'm drilling on my work mat because I don't like having a damaged work mat.
Jeff says he's scared. Hey, somebody's got to do it. You got to lead the way.
That's right. I have no problem, man. Like, this is great. I love like one of the things that Todd does amazingly with is like creating mods and getting creative, and I like working on these little projects with him on streams.
Yeah, now see how much that's covered and drill that out bigger so you'll be able to see the screw head, right?
Yeah, exactly. All right,
just
so
don't make it so big that you can't cover it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. All right, we'll go ahead and start over here at the side that's closest to me. So I grab the starboard side. Top starboard. So that is lined up. The side with the pit of cocks is a little tight fit. What I'm going to do is to be able to see it, I'm going to grab my flashlight and see if I can see up and through the hole. Certainly can.
Well, and you could probably use like a drill bit or something just to poke it down and make sure it goes right through your 2 metal parts that you're expecting, right?
Yeah. That fits in there. Fits in there well. Yep. It works.
I love it.
Honestly, I don't need to make the hole any bigger. I just need to find.
Well, you got to remember, you need to be able to see down in there to drill your screw in. So
That's very true.
It's a visual thing, right? It's just I
Yeah.
would make the hole as big as you possibly can because you're gonna have to be able to see down there, line them up, and then
Good
drill
point.
a screw down there without dropping the screw. You know.
Good point. Yep.
So to me personally, I'm gonna make the hole as big as I possibly can, while it can still be covered by that detail part.
Yeah. Good point. So I think we might be able to go pretty wide on this. Yeah, you can go pretty wide. So what I'm going to do then is go up to, probably go to a fairly large screw hole then. Excuse me. Okay, I like it. Let's go. 5:30 seconds. Yeah, let's go 5:30 seconds. Okay, let's grab the wooden cut board. Let's work on one side so I can perfect what I'm doing on the other side. For the other side. Get that on there. Get the pilot hole started. Perfect. Super easy. Okay. Yep, covered up just fine. Can I get a pH 1 down inside there? Or a pH 0? I can. All right. So I started with, just for notes for posterity, I started with a 1/16 and then went up to a 5/32.
Okay.
And it was good enough to be able to see down inside.
Okay. I like it.
Hell yeah, man. Dig it.
Now, do you still want to make that detail magnetic? Like,
Yes, I do. So we'll go ahead and take care of that here in a second. After
yeah, as long as you can find a way to secure it, you know.
Yep, exactly. So let's figure that part out, because that is another thing, is I had to like separate that out using debonder, which I didn't want to do. Okay, let's go ahead and drill out this one. Doesn't take much, but it's lined up perfectly. Let's check the pH 0 just to make sure. Perfect. All right. Excellent. I love it. Now, let's go ahead and take a drink of water. And take a look to see how I can make that magnetic. Interesting. So right here where it connects in, there's a piece of the metal frame, and then the little maintenance pit is kind of right there.
Can you line them to can you glue them to the metal frame?
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. Because that's actually the maintenance pit. Actually, doesn't. That's not actually the maintenance pit. That's painted metal frame. Yep, that'll work.
Let's do it. How's the bottom of that piece look? Like, where's the best place to put magnets on that detail?
So good point. That one is going to do that. What I'm going to need to do is clip off the two lugs, get them even, and flat.
Maybe just one, so you keep the
One?
front.
Yeah, good point. So I'll clip off the back one.
And does it attach to the hull in any way, the saucer part, or is it just
No,
the mandible?
it just sets right over the top.
Okay, all right, that's fine.
Yep.
I would keep at least one if you can.
Yeah, so I'm going to keep the forward one because that'll be the best to keep it like aligned that way. And I think what I might do is just focus. I'll cut this down and cut it down a little bit further than the base right here.
Then you can just stack magnets on the end of it.
Stack magnets on that, and then I will line that up right with just put one stack of magnets right there. All right.
Let's try it.
Easy peasy. Love it. Let's grab my heavier duty nippers, my double bladed ones. Do not, for sake of anybody out there, do not use higher power or your single bladed nippers for hacking. I learned that mistake. Okay, close my eyes. Just don't wanna.
Now go find that.
It's actually right there.
Okay. I thought it was gone forever.
Yep. Could have been though. Okay. So that is cleaned up. I'm going to go ahead and grab my eraser file real fast, the small one. Get in there. And I dropped all my drill bits. There we go. Excellent news. Really happy about that. Oh, not good enough to get in there. Not big enough. Or too big, excuse me. Where's my sanding stuff? There we go. I'm going to use one of my small flexible sanders here. Just to create a flat surface. And I probably could do a better job of clipping this. I just took an extra second. Don't actually need to sand it down. There we go. Perfect. So, am I able to fit magnets in here? Because otherwise I might need to break some, which is fine. Got a couple broken ones here. Oh. Yeah, we might need to break these in half. And what is going to be a good way of doing that? I do have, hold on. I've got two here that are broken, so we can use those. And probably two more. Let me use a pair of pliers, one at a time. Let's see if I can't break it in half.
I'm trying to find a thing. I can't find the thing.
Yep, using pliers, I can break these in half, which is interesting. That was it let out an interesting smell. That was weird. A couple broken other pieces. I don't know if I want to use broken pieces or if I just want to try to. I don't know. I don't know if I like using the broken pieces here. Let's see if I can't figure out a way of jamming some of these in. I do have smaller magnets, but they're not as strong as this. Although the smaller magnets might work just as the inside piece. Something to think about. I can combine two different types of magnets. Wow. No, those aren't going to be strong enough. Not strong enough. Okay. So I am going to grab just a stack of these real fast. See how many I need to get to level with it. And I might have to just kind of.
Jay says the smell of child labor.
Yes. Never smelled so good. Okay. Looks like, ow. Yeah, God. These magnets are brutal, man. They're so tough. All right. I am just kind of doing the old-fashioned jam and cram here real quick with the magnets. So I can get these nice and level in there. And then I'm just going to go ahead and glue them in place. Then I'll find the polarity on the side. There we go. And just match it up on the under part. I'm not going to worry too much about. Oh, I do need to get this a little bit more level down here. A little more level surface to get the magnets on. There we go. Yep, there we go. So it's going to kind of stretch it a little bit. That's fine. Okay. Glue on the post. Come on. Come on now.
Andrew says, make sure you have a sonic screwdriver so you can reverse the polarity of the neutron flow. Mm-hmm.
Right. Jonathan Frakes and Brent Spiner have a podcast.
Oh, I've been watching that.
Isn't it good?
Dropping names, yeah.
Yes. Oh, it is
dropping
so
names
good.
on YouTube. It's
Yes.
very good.
The two of them play so well off of each other, and they have some really interesting stories. They really do.
How long do you think it'll be before he stops? They get rid of the bell. Like the third episode, it's gonna be gone. Jonathan Frakes was ringing a little bell that was on the table next to him every time somebody would drop a name, and they dropped so many names in the very first one when they were talking to LeVar Burton.
Yep.
I think he got sick of it already.
Yep.
Andrew says dropping names and other stuff. Yeah, it's
Yes.
good. It's very good.
It is really good. All right. So I have magnet kind of stacked in there. It kind of pushed out the plastic a little bit. It's fine now. I'm not too worried about it.
Well, you can short stack it. It doesn't have to be. You don't want it to rise up above. Just pull one of those off.
Well, no. Like
the magnetic pull will be enough. What do you?
No, it's like it's sitting exactly flat. What it wound up doing is it just kind of bulged out the side here just a little bit. Yeah, who cares? Yeah, no one's gonna know. So, all right. So now,
I got another one for you. You ready?
Yeah.
Oh, it didn't start yet. Oh God! Start over. Here, I'll play
It is your destiny.
There we go.
He burps, he farts, he builds works of art. Oh, what can we say? It's the Jordan way.
That one I actually wrote the lyrics to because I don't like sometimes the lyrics it decides to make.
He burps, he farts, he builds works of art. Oh, what can we say? It's the Jordan way.
The fart at the end slays me.
That's your fart. I
know.
Added it at the end. So
Yeah, no, I always know my fart. Like, don't you worry about that.
all right. Jody says he was still using the bell on the last one I saw. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I just get this feeling that Johnny's gonna be like, no, I don't want to do that anymore.
I'm tired of this.
Or what they'll do is I can see them adding the bell in post.
Yeah.
So somebody that's doing the editing and stuff just adds that sound effect. So it's not in the actual interview room,
Yeah.
They just let it happen and kind of that way it doesn't like disrupt the interview,
Yeah, the LeVar Burton one was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I like where they talk about like how Brett Spiner would nap all the time, and he paid the whole. He said he would pay
the whole crew,
cost of the entire crew and cast to be able to take an hour nap.
But the key was they all had to agree to do it.
Yes. I don't know if they actually said that they everybody agreed. Did he?
I don't know. He never said.
Yeah,
I
he never
was
said
kinda
that they
curious.
actually did it. Just that he was
Yeah.
going to.
Yeah. Johnny was like, yeah, one thing you can know about Brent is he is an expert napper.
Yeah.
All right. I am just very carefully. I'll turn so you guys can see what I'm doing. I am very carefully holding the bottom magnet in its proper place with some glue.
Well, it should suck itself right into position.
Well, there's no magnet sitting. Oh, probably should do that, huh?
Yeah. No. Put some glue where you think it's going to go, and just drop the magnet in there. It'll suck it right to it, right where exactly it needs to go.
What a good idea. What? Oh, God. What a good idea, he says. As Jordan does the Jordan way stuff.
Yeah.
He burps, he farts, he builds works of art. Oh, what can we say? It's the Jordan way.
Is that one better?
I don't know.
Here's the other one.
It's the Jordan way. Building models every day. Smart ideas, silly hearts, big bright brains and little farts. Yeah, that's the Jordan way.
See, like I would probably overlay your fart on the end of that one,
Yep.
but I don't know. There's some weird words in the silly. I don't know.
I like this. I like the second one.
He
Yeah.
burps, he farts, he builds works of art. Oh, what can we say? It's the Jordan way.
I don't know. What do you guys think?
Yeah,
There
put
it
it up
is.
to the
Make sure
community.
You got the right polarity.
Yep.
Yeah.
It works.
Yeah, and that way you can just pop that off and exposes your hole. And
That's what as one does.
No, 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 no!
All right. Excellent, man. This is great. So I need to clean up the edge of this because I did wind up debonding it originally, and it's not quite sitting in its post properly. So let me get this cleaned up to make sure it's all ready to go.
Mm.
Yes. Ow. Oh. I just got very lucky.
Yeah.
Yeah, my scalpel, my hobby knife, clipped me, but it got underneath my cuticle and then flicked out.
Oh, jeez.
I just got really lucky. Yeah, this front post, I didn't want to sit in here kind of right to begin with. So you know what I'm going to do? Take it off.
See? There you go.
I don't care. Now it fits perfectly. So I'm going to need to...
If you really needed to, another thing I thought is you could take some styrene
Uh-huh.
and build verticals on that mandible to guide it into where it needs to be. If you had to, just basically making little bridges so it aligns and always snaps into the proper direction and everything. If you have to cut those pins off, right?
Yeah. That's not a bad idea. I actually just cut both the pins off, and I am going to...
Yeah, you could just build like a little ledge, just a millimeter high, and you build a little box. You glue it onto the mandible, and that way when it snaps on there, it aligns perfectly every time.
Uh-huh. Okay. Just trimming off the post a little bit here. There we go. Match the polarity. So
let's see. Jeff likes the first one. He also says we'll live stream this from the ER. Yeah.
yeah.
It's true. Andrew says blood, sweat, and tears goes into every model.
One of my favorite memes was a chef is pleading with the health department to not shut his restaurant down. And he's like, "Don't you see? I put all my blood, sweat, and tears in every dish." And she goes, "You can see why we're here, right?"
Yeah. That is the problem, sir.
Yes. We know. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to drop that down by 1. Get some glue on this post. I like doing this. This is fun.
Totally not what you planned on doing, but that's the Jordan way.
That's right. Well, in the end, like, I did want to try to figure out a mod for, the mandibles to get them to sit straight, and so this is what we got to do. So what I just did is I did 2. I took down the first post as well, and just getting a little bit of glue around the outside to kind of secure it in place here. I use my syringe with some kicker in it. Let that cure up for a second. And then I am going to, on the inside of the mandible, see the second place where we need to drop the magnets. So I just need to figure out the polarity real fast, make sure I'm not screwing that up. So this one's up. That. Glue on the magnet. On the back. That works great. And see if I can somehow very carefully get the second set of magnets put in place.
Andrew says, have you tried out magnets on the runabout sensor pods yet?
No, not yet, but that is actually, so the runabout is going to be the secondary. So once we're done with this model, we're going to go into doing the JJ Prize. And then the runabout will be the other stream that I do when I alternate back and forth. All right, there it is. So they both stack up. Drop in, drop on. I'll need to do a little bit of, I'll probably use, you're saying, a bit of sheet styrene back here and kind of shim up the back a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, perfect. Beautiful. All right. So that's a 2-part mod. Very, very cool. I think we'll have time to do the other side real fast, and then we can test that out. And I think I hear her cooking dinner, so that's exciting. I'm starving.
I need some dinner.
Yeah, I am starving. I'm starving Marvin from space right now. But I think I'd like to try to get the mandibles. Well, I can't install the mandibles until I actually. That's not true. I can install at least the lower part of the mandibles. So we'll do that. We'll get the lower part of the mandibles put in place. All right, let's get the second one done so I know what I need to do this time around. So I'm actually going to bust out. I don't know if I should bust out the Sonic Saber for this.
Oh.
That might actually be a better thing to do. So Sonic Saber, firing that bad boy up. I don't know what to do with my hands. There we go. I am going to go ahead and precisely cut down. Yeah, I should have used the Sonic Saber for the other side. I should have 100% used the Sonic Saber for the other side. My God. Are you kidding me?
What did you do?
No, like just how easy that was.
Oh, I thought I needed to play it again.
He farts, he builds works of art. Oh, what can we say? It's the Jordan way.
Oh yeah, that has to be it. That has to be it. And I approve this message. All right, fingers are getting a little close to the Sonic Saber here, so do be careful. And I do love the Sonic Saber for just how sharp it is without even activating it.
Mm.
Okay. So, should be good. Let me go ahead and sand that down real fast. But I am thinking, Andrew, to go back to answer your question, I am thinking about how that would work. Like, none of the stuff in the pods are going to be animated with the Arduino. So it's just simply an on or an off. So my thought is do a negative up one side and then the positive up the other side. You know, just kind of run a loop across. So we'll have a positive wire heading in from probably the port side nacelle and up over that pylon, connect up into the roll pod, and then have the negatives come out the other side. Probably just one, because like I said, there's nothing up there. Although there is a flasher, so I'd be kind of interested to see if we could run a flasher through a magnet.
Maybe.
Because it's really just an on-off, right? Like literally, that's all it is. It's
Are you talking about the magnet being the
conductor?
Contacts?
The contacts, yeah.
Well, if you have two magnets, you need two contacts at least.
Right. All right, yeah, we're definitely
you use those little magnets. You don't have to use these magnets. You use little tiny ones.
Yep, exactly.
But
I do want that. Yep, and I do want that model to be modular, so I would like to be able to take it apart. I do kind of want to bring it to Wonderfest next year. So, all right. I would do it this year, but I have some ideas for that model. So we only need to do 2 up front. So I'm going to do 2 up front. Getting these magnets has been was one of the great ideas. Like we got these for what for the side panels, but it's wound up being just so incredibly helpful for all these different little mods for this. Because the whole idea, if you guys aren't aware, if you haven't been watching, maybe Jeff, you hadn't seen. But the idea is we want to make this model so that we can take it apart if anything needs to be fixed over time. Like with the perfect grade Falcon, if I have an LED burnout, which I have already had, I'm not going to worry about it. I don't care. You know, it's not the biggest thing, not the biggest deal in the world for me. But with this, you know, being that it's like a $2,500 model, and all the years of building it and whatever, you know, I kind of want to have it so it's modular in a way. So they can take it apart. And if I want to add the Falcon 3D stuff later on, maybe I can. Like, who knows? The only thing that I do want to...
Oh, go ahead.
No, the only thing I do want to finish is the paint job. That's the only thing that I do care about finishing. Go ahead.
No, you just said, Andrew says, just get the cheap Tenet controlled flasher board and stick it in the pod.
That's a good idea, but Tenet Controls runs off of 9-volt. No, I'm not the biggest fan. Although you probably could get a 5-volt Tenet control. Now that I think about it, I haven't explored that. But is there a way to convert 9-volt down to 5-volt, or is everything resistor?
You can use a buck converter, but it's. I mean, I guarantee the electronics inside work on 5 volts. So it just seems like they could be a 5-volt version. I mean, even the IC that does flashing is 5 volts. So it's
okay.
It's all that logic level voltage and stuff. So I don't.
Okay.
You know, seems like it. But he says, by the way, the magnets he test soldered to a wire are still holding. There you go.
Really cool. Now, Andrew, did you wind up having to, like, with these, they're black neodymium, right? So did you wind up having to, like, scrape the paint off the surface or scuff the surface like you would like a copper surface for soldering? Is that what you wind up doing?
I would think you'd have to get the paint off because those are just painted black.
Yeah.
You can always tell when you pop them off and glue pulls the paint.
Yep.
He says his are unpainted. Okay. Yeah. Unpainted. And I would think the ones you're going to use would also be unpainted, right? So
yeah,
you get those because they'd be very small. You just need little like 2 millimeter type things.
Yep. So this side, for whatever reason, these magnets fit in much better, much easier. So I don't know what that's all about, but that's what it is. So I'm going to stack up 3 on the back side. Need to get that glue down there.
I'm going to have that jingle in my head now. Completely beautiful. Dun, 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 dun.
See, it was amazing. It's been a while. How long has it been since you made a jingle?
It's been a while.
Yeah.
Well, I had to make the Jaws intro music.
Oh yeah. How have those videos been doing?
He's over 1,200, I think.
Holy shit.
I mean, it's a lot for me, and I broke 700 subscribers, which was weird.
Fantastic, dude.
Didn't expect that, Paul.
Wow, that's gonna happen.
He's up to 1,200 on his. I know I'm up to 706 subscribers. Where is it? No videos. Oh fuck. Oh, go away. Jesus. I can't even operate my own channel. 663 on mine, which,
nice. That's great.
I mean, honestly, the one that's got 22,000 views was a 33-second video of me testing the Agora models Titanic engines. Because probably people search Titanic engine. They don't care about the model,
Right.
So, yeah. But not bad. I mean, it is what it is.
Okay.
Andrew says you probably want 2 magnets on each side to hold the pod in place, but only one side would have to be connected. Yeah. Like wired, I think he means.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, to be fair, if you're going to have 2 models on each side, you could have 2 circuits going up there doing 2 different things.
Okay. So, let me get this one all set up. I got the magnets put in place on the top here, ready to go. So what I'm going to do to get them stuck in place, I really like that idea where you just use the magnets from underneath.
Yeah, you line the part, and that's what I was doing is basically I was gluing the magnets to the inside of the side panels, right, the plastic part, and then I would mount them to the frames, and then just put some glue on a magnet and just drop it in there, and it would suck it right to go. It lines it perfectly every time, and let the glue dry, and that was it.
Okay. Line that up properly. I need to get no. Don't glue myself to the magnet. Don't glue yourself to the magnet. Don't. God. Still hate super glue. Right? There we go. Let that show underneath there for a second. Nope.
I heard it.
Yep.
Your skills are complete.
Right.
Good work.
Yes.
Andrew says one could be your flasher. Just keep it at the end of your data chain. Although he doesn't know if the magnets would affect the Arduino or Pi.
Yeah, I always wonder about how magnets affect things.
I think they would have to be really strong. They could, but I would think they'd have to be really strong because you have to be able to induce voltage.
Right, exactly. Okay. So, final little magnet pieces here. Right? Da-da-da-da-da. No. Jordan, let it dry.
Would you stop it?
Right? Although... Oh no. I got my 2 magnet sets reversed.
Uh-oh. Don't do that.
No. They're too close together too, so I can't have that. Shit. Well, debonder for the win. We'll go with whatever's in the back. There we go. Debonder is a fantastic tool.
It is nice to have. When I was doing the the first pack of the Orca, I glued some things in backwards, and I couldn't find my debonder, and so I did the wiggle, 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 crack.
Oh God.
Because CA is.
Yeah.
CA will crack.
Yes, it will. Given enough pressure.
Well, especially with ABS, it doesn't really chemically adhere to it,
Right. Come on. Come on. Kind of difficult to put 2 sets of magnets right next to each other. They want to, of course, stick to each other. God damn it. Come on. Come on. There we go. There we go. Okay. Better. Gonna let that dry for a minute. Let's go ahead and use some kicker. We'll finish this mod and then we'll call it a stream.
He says how repulsive. Get it?
Yeah. Oh my God. I worry about these magnets getting eaten by the cats.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Yeah. No, if they eat them, like it can screw up their like it can kill them basically by pulling their intestines together and stuff.
Well, just like you.
Yeah. Same thing that happened to me, exactly.
You pull your intestines together.
Well, I like that sort of thing also. Yeah.
Well, don't tell anybody that, will you?
Well, I try. All right. There's the magnets there. Now let's go ahead and get it put into place properly again. The magnet's properly working this time. Find which way the magnets work. Like that. Okay. Get the glue on this side. Pair of tweezers, and don't do what you want to do, Jordan, and stick it to yourself.
Nah, it's the Jordan way.
It is the Jordan way.
I just feel like I've played the jingle too much.
Right? It's okay, though. It's about me. I like it. I like it. Sometimes I'll pop into the studio just to listen to the song about me,
Oh, you play your song?
Yeah, just listen to my song,
It is a good song.
It's the only country song.
Easily the best one I've made.
Oh yeah, easily. No, you dirty son of a. No, it looks like it's just going to be a big stack up front. Sure. There we go. Okay. That works. Solid connection. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of glue down in there. Use a little bit of my tool here. It's amazing how fast these streams go.
Yeah, you're about to crack the 2 hours.
Yep.
Perfect timing. He did say how attractive because he thought he put them in opposition. No, they're attractive. They attract each other.
They attract.
That was like 3 minutes ago. So, but I got you, Andrew. It did come in.
All right. So next time when we come back, we got that. That's going to be all curing up right now. Next time when we come back, we'll finish up this mod, and we will go ahead and what I'm going to do is attempt to find a screw that will match.
Yeah, look through. Do you keep all your part work screws? Because I bet you can find a thick coarse screw, or it doesn't have to be that long. It's just got to go through the 2 pieces of metal, right? So it just has to be like a 1/4 inch. Yeah. But something either you could try it with fine threads, more grip. It just depends on what you can find. If you have any spare part work screws or something like that, just find some kind of metal screw.
Right. And what I might be, what I'm thinking too, maybe is I could find a screw that I can find a matching nut for, and then I could glue the nut underneath so it actually has something to grip further underneath to kind of keep pulling it up a little bit.
Yeah, but the whole point of this is how are you going to get to it? I mean, I guess
what I'm saying, just using the nut, because it's such a thin surface for the screw head to go through, so just put like a matching nut that'll fit underneath.
Yeah, but you're not. This is not to fasten the. This is not the screw. Is not to fasten the saucer to the mandible. It is to keep those holes in alignment so it doesn't droop over time. So
yeah,
it's
very
not
true.
Structural support. It's just something to keep those pins aligned, the holes aligned, right? We're just fixing the droop. Because it'll be fastened plenty of ways, like the saucer, how the saucer fastens on all sides. The saucer's going to be. You don't need to structurally support that. It's really just keeping those holes aligned. So anything that goes through and keeps those pins with those holes aligned is perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey, Jody, this question for Tech Report. When I select Trek mods at the start of StreamYard, should I be in? I should be in my studio, right, or on my brand? In your studio.
In your studio, yeah.
Yeah. So you can even do it in the test studio. Just change to your brand in the test studio.
Yeah. And
you can change it in there. Andrew says we should connect on Discord next week when he's back.
Yeah, we should. So I've been kind of like Andrew and I are trying to work on a project, and of course I'm way too busy and it's hard. So, but definitely, let's try to find a time. And like I said, let's try to coordinate a time where we can meet at the same time every week. That way I can kind of plan my life around it. That'll be probably the best thing, but definitely, I really want to get working on it. So he's saying he can't change it though. And I'm wondering, wondering what's going on with that. That's very strange. I noticed you were having problems with that yesterday too. So I don't know. Sometimes StreamYards is, special. You pay a lot for it, But there are the mods. The magnetic mod is all taken care of, and we'll be ready to screw that in next time. And then next time, we'll continue to work on getting this thing all assembled up and getting it modular as much as possible. And the next mod that I want to work on is getting the docking rings taken care of. So one of the things that I'm thinking, because the surface that you have for the docking ring itself is very small. So one of the things I'm looking at possibly is getting like a neodymium strip magnet and kind of running them along the inside of the frame here, and then trying to do the same thing on the inside of the piece that we put over the top.
They make like 30 mil long magnets. They're like 10 by 30. And then maybe you could run it, because if you show the end frame, maybe they'll be able to see what you're talking about, the docking ring end frame. And maybe if you run it across the inside so it crosses the whole gap, and then you can put your magnets anywhere on the actual ring, right?
Exactly. So it's kind of hard to pick up, but like right here. So you can see that there's these posts right here. So there's on the top and the bottom, this is where the individual docking ports lock in. And so the thought is that we maybe take a small thin magnet, or even if that doesn't work, I could probably take those very tiny magnets that we have and just kind of run.
Right, but where's if that's on the model? Let's say that was on the model. There's a matching ring on the bottom side, right?
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. So, but if those were together and you had a magnet that went vertically, because you have some pretty nice gaps at the top of the ring.
Yeah.
And you did a strip of magnet on either side of the whole screw holes.
Right.
And ran those vertically, so you had two long magnets vertically. And then you could put you just get your magnets on the ring itself to be wherever you can get them. And that way you have a full magnet, a magnet going the full length. You know what I mean?
Exactly. All right, this is the wrong side. Is this the... There we go. So yeah, I guess to kind of pull that off, yeah, you could probably, especially if the magnet was thin, like really thin.
The tricky part is, since that's so hollow, is you'd almost have to fill it with something.
Right, exactly. Could also just accept the fact that I'll have to bust it off if we'll have to remove it, but
we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. That'll be the project for next time. And then once we get that figured out, and then really we can actually go ahead and go through and get everything installed. So yeah, I was looking forward to maybe getting rid of some boxes, but I don't know what I was thinking. These streams go by so damn fast. So, but there it is. Hockey helmet special, short bus special. Yeah, it's true. This is me. So, I mean, what can I say? But here we are. We're at the end of the stream. We definitely got some work done, at least some creativity. And I love using magnets to go ahead and get those magnets.
We got the juices flowing?
We did get the juices.
Yes. I am the father.
You are? The Todd father. I mean,
I could be, depending on where my juices went.
That's right. And then next time, Jeff, if you're still around, we'll definitely play around with the circle template to see what we can use to get some what do you call it? The circles put in place. Good night, Stephen. Thanks for hanging around. Good early morning to you. Really appreciate it. But yeah, otherwise, that's what I got for tonight. Tomorrow, like I said, it's going to be a quick, short little episode. I do have I'm unboxing or not unboxing, but unpackaging the plank owner certificate from Doug Drexler. I'm really looking forward to that one. I kind of wanted to show this off. It's really, really cool. And then next week, I need to record in order to have anything, so wish me luck. Otherwise, you want to catch HTM, we'll be streaming on Friday night at 9 Eastern and Sunday at 4 Eastern. And then on Saturday, we have Jody in the afternoon, early evening, depending on where you are in this country. And then we have, is Andrew? Andrew, you're not in town, so I guess is
probably
Andrew...
not this weekend. Yeah,
probably not this weekend. So probably Andrew's not streaming, so Jody might get a longer stream. But otherwise, yeah. And then next week we have a full slate of streams as always for HTM, which is pretty freaking awesome. Otherwise, that's enough for me. Todd, thank you so much for producing. I really appreciate you hanging out and picking your brain and all this. This was a lot of fun to be able to put together, and now now we know what to do, which is really, really cool.
He's going on at 8. So there you go.
He's going on at 8. So perfect. Jody will be on at 8 Eastern. That'll be 5 Pacific for me. Otherwise, yeah, I think that's what I got. Howard, thank you for this Jordan Lewis song. Good, Ken. I'm glad you're here. Hope you're doing well, my friend. But yeah, otherwise, I think that's what I got. Howard, thank you for the super chat. As always, keeping my channel monetized one stream at a time. So really appreciate you, my friend. Appreciate all you guys for hanging out. I know that there was a million things y'all could have done today. Instead, you spent 2 hours and 6 minutes watching me hack and mod a model, and I think that's pretty damn cool. You guys have any questions or comments, tips, tricks, please leave them down below. Like to support the channel, please like and subscribe, and that's also for Todd as well. His channel link is down below in the description.
I like
as well.
Subscribed. Jeez.
Yes, right. Well,
What else do
everybody
you want from me?
Just subscribe to him. Subscribe to Todd.
Yeah.
You guys have any questions or comments, tips, tricks, please leave them down below. Like to support the channel, please like and subscribe. And my friends, until we see each other again, I hope you all have a wonderful evening in this beautiful world we happen to be. And just remember that the Force will be with you always. I don't know, maybe.
He burps, he farts, he builds works of art.